Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race preview on the Sunday meeting here at Bangalore as we kickstart the race preview of the first race, the Snow Dew Plate. Distance run is 1600 meters for maiden horses, 3 years old only. We start off with the first runner coming up will be number 1, Cavalier, with number 2, Defender, number 4, Roman Senator, and also coming up will be number 7, Hukumat. These are the 4 runners, with Defender was the one who's in that mid-pack. Roman Senator being produced about 3 wide off the fence. Kirkwood was the winner, and Hukumat was last, in fact, and finished on ending up 5th on this occasion is Hukumat. But let's start off with the first runner, Cavalier. This is the horse which ran 6th out of 11 runners in his opening outing here in race number 53A, supported of Celebrity is Cavalier. It's one tongue strap and cross nose band. Number 2, Defender was the one who came and finished on 4th on this occasion in the colors of light green with black cross sashes is Defender, sporting tongue strap. And number 4, Roman Senator, was beautifully positioned and then ended up finishing on 3rd. Had to be ridden out vigorously and came and finished on 3rd on this outing is Roman Senator's one blinkers tongue strap, rated at 28. And we also have a look at Hukumat, is out of Win Legend out of Epic, finished on 5th on this outing after the 7th being Indian Emperor, ran 5th. Sporting tongue strap is number 7, Hukumat. Mighty Red was being produced about 5 wide with Streaming Gold. Up there in that mid-pack was Streaming Gold, and Saint Toad finished on 6th on this outing, just on the haunches. Knight Templar was the winner of this race. But let's have a look at the first runner, Mighty Red, who finished on ending up 7th. Has 2 outings. Both his runs are disappointing. Ran 7th out of 10 runners. Sporting tongue strap at 6. Streaming Gold ending up 5th on this outing is Streaming Gold. Multi-dimension out of Abswap, beautifully bred horse, but tongue strap cross nose band is Streaming Gold. And number 8 coming up is Saint Toad, ran a listless race, is finishing on 6th on this outing. Sporting Pacify blinkers is number 8, Saint Toad. Is a Chinese whisper of Oprah Ridge is number 8, Saint Toad. 5 will be Silver Eclipse, who finished on 9th. Ice Flow was the winner of this race. Gracing the wrong end of the field was Silver Eclipse, is out of Oath out of Quicks 1 is number 5, Silver Eclipse, and ran 9th out of 9 runners. Last on this occasion, Ice Flow was the winner under testing condition. Silver Eclipse ran last, whereas Ice Flow the winner, sporting basket bet. We move on to the second race, the Ram Kirpal Plate. Distance is 1100, horses rated 0 to 20. We have a look at the first runner coming up will be number 1, Scarlet Princess. This horse has been running very frequently and ended up finishing on 2nd on this outing. The winner being Smile of Joy has been pretty consistent. His last 3 outings is Scarlet Princess, running 3rd on the first outing behind CAMILA, with 2nd behind Shivalik Kiss, and 2nd out of 8 runners behind Smile of Joy is Scarlet Princess. One tongue strap rated at 20 is number 1, Scarlet Princess. 2 will be Song and Dance, who ran 5th. Abira was the runaway winner, won very well on this occasion is Abira, whereas Song and Dance ended up in finishing on 5th out of 9, and 3rd for most part of the journey, and ended up finishing on 5th after the 12th behind Well Connected, ran ending up on an improved performance is Song and Dance when cross nose band rated at 23. Will be Majestic Heroine. Late breaking away is number 3, Majestic Heroine. This is the horse which ran 8th on the starting. Simply Magical was the winner. Well, down the center was this horse, Majestic Heroine, and given a couple of backhanders, but ended up eventually running 8th in his lone outing this summer is Majestic Heroine. From tongue strap rated at 18 is number 3, Majestic Heroine. 4 will be Singh Saab. Singh Saab was the one who ran 6th. Beautifully positioned was Singh Saab, and ran ending up 6th on this outing is Singh Saab in the colors of gold with the white fleur-de-lis is Singh Saab. Net visit of Supernova ran 6th out of 9 runners, led the field for most part of the journey and ended up finishing on 6th. Amazing Angel, the winners from blinkers, tungster crossers band, rated at 17 is number 4, Singh Saab. 5 will be Prime Star. Prime Star ran 10th. Teorico was the winner of this race, and this horse Prime Star was in that back bunch was Prime Star, and ended up finishing on just beating one home in this race. Hasn't done anything much of note in his previous runs as Prime Star, running a backward race when blinkers tongue strap rated at 16. 6 will be Smile of Peace. Smile of Peace is out of Stardom, out of Incredible Beauty is number 6, Smile of Peace, who ran 7th. Harmonia was the winner of this race. Yet another back marker is Smile of Peace, almost last in fact is Smile of Peace, and finished on 7th out of 7 runners. Harmonia was the eventual winner. This is the current summer season run. You're looking at previously 5th being Mahanati and 7th on the startings from tongue strap basket, but rated at 16 is number 6, Smile of Peace. 7 will be Global Ruler. Global Ruler, and 10th, My Lexicon was the winner of this race. The grey, you cannot miss it on the top of your screen, is Global Rulers at a CP West at a San Francisco Girl is number 7, Global Ruler, who's had 2 outings this summer, and both his runs running a backward race is Global Ruler, and finished on 9th on the first outing, and in this occasion 10th out of 10 runners behind My Lexicon is Global Ruler, rated at 14. 8 will be Don't Break the Rules. Don't Break the Rules finished 10th. Shaktiman was the winner of this race. Almost in that mid-pack was Don't Break the Rules. Once the pressure was applied, fell back gradually, ran out of steam, is Don't Break the Rules, to end up finishing on just beating 2 home Shaktiman. The winners from Tungstar Basketball, rated at 12. Tudor Prince comes in next. Tudor Prince ran 6th. Zafrina was the winner of this race, being produced about 5 wide. Was Tudor Prince, almost in that 4th position. Started to gallop on the outside, but could only finish on ending up 5th out of 8 runners behind Zafrina is Tudor Prince. With a couple of horses flashing onto the scene, ended up in that mid-pack was Tudor Prince out of Arizona, out of CORSA. Then will be ODYSSEY, who finished on 8th. She's Superb was the winner of this race. Gracing the wrong end of the field was ODYSSEY. Almost second last, in fact, is ODYSSEY, and ended up finishing on 8th out of 11 runners. Ultimately, Win Legend out of Ray of Sunshine is number 10, ODYSSEY, rated at 11. From Tungstrap is number 10, ODYSSEY, no form to go by. Barring his first 2 outings in winter, subsequent outings hasn't sighted in the money. 11 will be Magnitude Queen. Magnitude Queen ran 11th on this occasion in his previous outing, and in this run ran 10th out of 12 runners behind Bold Move is Magnitude Queen. Is out of Rebuttal, out of Hidden Way is number 11, Magnitude Queen. This is race number 161. You're looking at Bold Move, the winner, finished on 10th out of 12 runners, rated at 10 sport blinkers and Tungstrap. The third race is the DM Shivaswamy Memorial Trophy. Distance is 1400. Forces rated 45 to 65. Distance run is 1400. We start off with the number 2 with number 1 New Moon being withdrawn in this race. So we mount to number 2. That's Dr. Logan. Dr. Logan ran 6th, the previously 4th behind She's My Script. But on this occasion, 6th out of 6 runners, in fact, is Dr. Logan's from Tungstock Crossnose Band, rated at 63 is number 2 Dr. Logan. 3 will be Aeolus. Aeolus was the eventual winner in this race. Was the Aeolus, won very fluently. Well, second for most part of the journey, took out the running and won very fluently on this occasion. Although the margin was bridged in by Ambrosio in the last few strides, nose was the verdict, but Aeolus managed to win on this occasion from Tungstock Crossnose Band Basketball, rated at 60 is number 3 Aeolus. 4 will be Nicandros. Nicandros ran 8th. Snowdon was the winner of this race, and Nicandros was the last, in fact, and did end up finishing on 8th out of 8 runners. Is Nicandros is out of Lord Admiral of their little sister, late I've Got Clout, is Nicandros, is one Binker's Tungstrap, rated at 57. 5 will be Standout. Standout was the one who won his last outing, and in this occasion finished on 4th, was well up with the first 3 runners, in fact, was a Standout, and finished on in the closing stages. 4th is a Standout, is a Win Legend of Ray of Sunshine. 3rd in his previous outing Ben Ambrosio, with winner beating San Bernardino, and 4th out of 12 runners being set to win is number 5 Standout from Tungstock Crossnose Band, rated at 55. 6 will be Silver Dew. Silver Dew ran 4th. War Hero was the winner of this race. Well, almost 4th at the stage was Silver Dew. The you cannot miss it. Originally second awarded this place due to winner disqualification, and was the winner in his last starting, but this occasion ran 4th out of 8 runners. 4th right throughout. Warrior, the winner. The sporting blinkers, rated at 53 is number 6 Silver Dew. Charmot of Princess Yamuna. 7 will be Attorney General. Attorney General ran 10th on this outing. Is Attorney General the Mal of Kintarat of Perfect Tribute. Previously had 2 outings in winter. 7th being Star Cracker, and subsequently ran 8th behind Lady Legend, but this run ran 10th out of 12 runners. Spirituous is the winners, one Blinkers, Tungstrap, Crossnose Band, Hood, Basketball, rated at 52. 8 will be Masada. Masada ran 2nd. Wild Angels was the winner of this race, and Masada was the one who got that run towards the rail side. Wild Angels was being produced about 4 wide and did make the run simultaneously, but Wild Angels was the one who quickened well at the all-important end, and Masada did run the second on this occasion. 2.5 runs separating the first 2 runs from Tungstrap, Crossnose Band, Side Chickpeas, Basketball, rated 51. The 4th race is the day's feature win, the running of the Chief Minister's Cup Grade 3 for horses 4 years old and over. Distance run is 1200 with number 1 Captain Courage, number 3 Accolade. We also have a look at number 4 Dream Catcher. And coming up for scrutiny is 6 Milestone, number 7 Southpaw, number 9 also coming up. So quite a bit of runners coming up for scrutiny. That's Eastern Star is also coming up for scrutiny. Number 11, that's SUBAH KA TARA and 12 Organic. So let's have a look at Captain Courage. This is a horse which ran twice and finished off the frame on both occasions. One tongue strap Dextering but rated at 108, whereas number 3 Accolade was the one who ran third on both occasions. In with forms, Pontangsta crosses band rated at 109. 4 Dreamcatcher ran in that 5th position is the Dreamcatcher in his lone outings. Morning Pacify Blinkers tongue strap rated at 104. Number 6 is Milestone, ran both the times. 7th on both the times is Milestones. Pontangsta crosses band rated at 104. Number 7 Southpaw and 10th on this outing. 10th out of 12 runs beat 2 homes. Pontangsta rated at 102. Naughty Ash was the winner. We also have a look at number 9 coming up for scrutiny. That's Eastern Star, finished on ending up in that back bunch, Sporting Good rated at 91 with number 12 Organic finished 11th out of 12 runners behind Naughty Ash, rated at 104 tongue strap. We have a look at number 2, that's Cavallo Veloci. The eventual winner in this race is Cavallo Veloci, the horse which ran second in OT behind Star Baron and subsequently ended up winning this race is Cavallo Veloci. Lucifer Sam out of Mink Mitten is number 2, Cavallo Veloci, winning by a margin of 7.5 runs on this occasion. 5 will be Into the Spotlight. Let's have a look at Into the Spotlight's credential. This is a horse in the colors of red with white Maltese cross. Ended up finishing on 7th out of 7 runners. Did all the running, faded out, and ended up running last behind Arabia, rated at 95. The champ comes up next. Number 8 in the car is the champ, who finished on 6th. Lady Legend was the winner of this race. Well up at the first 3 runners and then faded out gradually to end up finishing on 6th on this outing behind Lady Legend, who won by a margin of 2 3/4 lengths, whereas the champ ran 6th. This one tongue strap rated at 102. Star Baron comes in next. Well, Star Baron is the one who ran third. My Opinion was the winner of this race. On top the home straight, on top you can have a look at Star Baron's form, where did come and end up finishing on third behind My Opinion is Star Baron. Previously winner beating Cavallo Veloci is Star Baron. Total gallery rate of Soviet Angel is number 10 Star Baron. Back to the 5th race, the Basque Plate Division 1. Distance is 1400. Forces rated 30 to 54 years old and over. We have a look at the first runner coming up will be number 1 Mystic Flame, who ran second on the starting. Wave Rider was the winner of this race, and Mystic Flame was the one did end up finishing on second on the starting is Mystic Flame. This is the Hyderabad run you're looking at of Mystic Flame. Finishing second being Wave Rider is Mystic Flame's one tongue strap rated at 50. Gerontocrat ended up finishing on as a winner in this race is Gerontocrat. Well, this is race number 62 you're looking at. Winner beating Game Changer is Gerontocrat. This is the winter run you're looking at in the very early part of winter, rated at 49. One tongue strap and basket weight is number 2 Gerontocrat. Just managed to win by a short neck. 3 will be Optimistic Approach. Well, Optimistic Approach finished 9th, set to win, was the winner of this race, and this horse Optimistic Approach finished on 9th out of 12 runners. After some good form in his previous winter season, did end up finishing on in the ruck 9th out of 12 runners, rated at 49 is number 3 Optimistic Approach. 4 will be Sahara. Sahara ran second. Air Command was the winner of this race. Almost third at this stage was Sahara, and ended up finishing on second. Ultimately, just about 3/4 in separating the first 2 runners. Air Command was the eventual winner. Came in far too late, in fact. Warmed up, in fact, far too late, and ended up 3/4 lengths behind the winner. Previously, second behind Starman, and this occasion, second behind Air Command, rated at 46 for tongue strap, cross-nose band, and hood is number 4 Sahara. 5 will be Orenda. The eventual winner in this race took over the running at the final 100 meters. Was Orenda for a brief while, and then had to fight out the issue with Supernormal, who rallied well towards the rail side, and then ultimately it was bobbing off the heads, and short it was the verdict between the first 2 runners between Orenda and Supernormal, rated at 46. 6 will be Land of Liberty. Did run a good race, in fact, as Land of Liberty, finishing second behind Corona del Corsa. This horse warmed up far too late, in fact, with Corona del Corsa with that lead of about 2, and finally Land of Liberty bridged in the gap and just about half run separating the first two runners, rated at 45. 7 will be Nitromax and number 10, Amazing Skill. These are the two runners. Nitromax was the one who ran third out of 11 runners. Led the field was Nitromax and just ended up finishing on 3.5 runs behind the winner. Wild World Dangers was the winner's one tongue stop, rated at 45, whereas number 10 in the card, Amazing Skill, both the runs are disappointing, finishing off the frame. Previously in winter and third behind Brooklyn Supreme, one tongue stop, rated at 43 is number 10, Amazing Skill. 8 will be Spirit Bruce. This is the winter run you're looking at, race number 202 of Spirit Bruce, the eventual winner in this race, waiting to pounce on the front runner. Spirit Bruce came and breezed past the front runner at the last few strides, and nose was the verdict between the first two runners. Previously, winner beating Armenia, and in this occasion beat Velocitad by a nose is Spirit Bruce Edgefield at a Sweet Essence. Black Wiz, number 9 in the card, who finished on 5th. Aeolus was the winner of this race. Ran finishing on 5th on the starting. Previously 5th behind Ambrosia, but on this occasion ran 5th again behind Aeolus is Black Wiz. Net Wiz out of Well Rehearsed is number 9, Black Wiz. One Blinkers tongue stop, rated at 44 is number 9, Black Wiz. The sixth race coming up will be the running of the Pendragon Plate. Distance is 1600, forces rated 15 to 35. 4 is old and over. We have a look at the first runner coming up, number 1, Armenia, who ran 5th. We have seen this footage earlier where Spirit Pros came and eventually won on this occasion. And Armenia ended up finishing on 5th on the starting, ran 2nd in his previous 3 outings is Armenia, rated at 31. This is race number 202 you're looking at, where Spirit Pros managed to win by a nose in this occasion, whereas Armenia finished on 5th. 2 will be Mariachi. Mariachi ran 5th. Cosmos was the winner of this race, was in that almost 4th last position was Mariachi. That a win legend out of Conceptual is number 2, Mariachi. Ended up finishing on 4th on the starting. The winner was Home and Dry Cosmos, whereas Mariachi ran 4th, rated at 31 tongue strap. 3 will be Ultimate Par. Ultimate Par is at the epicenter of Methodical is number 3. Ultimate Par has had a couple of outings in winter, and in this occasion in Bangalore summer, finished on 3rd out of 12 runners is Ultimate Par. INCITATUS was the winner of this race. Race number 44 you're looking at. One Blinkers rated at 30 is number 3, Ultimate Par. INCITATUS literally trounced the opposition on this occasion. 4 will be Radiant Treasure. Radiant Treasure ran 5th. Harmonia was the winner of this race, being produced about 5 wide off the fence was Radiant Treasure. Repeatedly changing its leg and came in, ran ending up 5th out of 7 runners. Harmonia was the winner who ran away from the field, literally trounced the opposition, whereas Radiant Treasure ran 5th, is putting Blinkers tongue strap, rated at 28 is number 4, Radiant Treasure. 5 will be Marco Polo. Marco Polo ran 2nd. Renegade was the winner of this race. This is another runner which came in far too late and ended up finishing on 2nd. 1.25 lengths behind Renegade, who won from the word go and won in fine fashion, whereas Marco Polo ran 2nd. Sporting Blinkers tongue strap, cross-nose band, rated at 24 is number 5, Marco Polo. Royal Gladiator of Money Penny is number 5, Marco Polo. 6 will be Ekalavia, who ran 2nd. Track Striker was the winner. Race number 48 is the current season run you're looking at, where Track Striker was the one who had taken over the running, and Ekalavia came in and ended up finishing on 2nd on the starting. Previously 4th behind Prince Chamo, and in this occasion 2nd behind Track Striker is Ekalavia. What's the script out of Catherine Linton's one Blinkers rated at 21 is number 6, Ekalavia. 7 will be 3 Wishes, who ended up finishing on 2nd. Another Rainbow was the winner. Well, under the whip is 3 Wishes, whereas Another Rainbow had stolen a march and wrapped up this race by a margin of 3.5 lengths. 2nd behind Ice Speed, with 4th behind Natalma, and 2nd behind Another Rainbow's 3 Wishes. From Blinkers tongue strap, cross-nose band, rated at 21 is number 7, 3 Wishes. 8 will be Indian BRAHMOS. Indian BRAHMOS ran 5th on this outing is Indian BRAHMOS. Is that of Samahone out of Fall of the Hammer is number 8, Indian BRAHMOS. Race number 27 finished 5th out of 9 runners. CAMILA was the eventual winner in this race. Putting Pacified Blinkers rated at 20 is number 8, Indian BRAHMOS. 9 will be Ocean Park. Ocean Park finished 9th. Ninon was the winner of this race. Well, in that mid-pack was Ocean Park, literally struggling out there, and ended up in that mid-pack was Ocean Park, finished 9th out of 11 runners. Ninon was the winner. Well, started off his winter campaign with a 3rd, and subsequent 4 outings hasn't finished. Featured in the money is Ocean Park. Tongue strap rated at 15 is number 9, Ocean Park. Lord Admiral of Barala is number 9, Ocean Park. We move on to the 7th race, the Basket Plate Division 2. Distance is 1400, forces rated 30 to 50. 50. You have a look at number 1, Winning Heart. Winning Heart ran third. Sakura was the winner of this race and was traveling on the wide outside was Sakura with Winning Heart. Well, they slipped into the lead for a brief while, and Sakura flew in the last part and came and emerged victorious was Sakura, whereas Winning Heart ran third. In fact, thrice third is Winning Heart in his previous occasions. Tungsten Crosses band rated at 48. 2 will be Mahanati, who ran 8th. Air Command was the winner, whereas number 4, Beyond Reach, also coming up for scrutiny, who ended up finishing 6th on the starting is Beyond Reach. But let's have a look at Mahanati's credential. This horse won his last starting, beating Starry Grad, and subsequently ran 8th out of 11 runners, been Air Command, putting Crossnose band rated at 43, whereas number 4, Beyond Reach, finished ending up 6th, previously 6th, and in this occasion 6th being Air Command, putting Basket, but Eye Patch Hood rated at 42 is number 4, Beyond Reach. 3 will be Quick Action. Quick Action comes up for scrutiny. Is out of Express Wish out of Terrazaz is number 3. Quick Action ran 10th. Wild Angels was the winner of this race. And Quick Action has had 2 outings this season. Ran 7th on the first outing being Alpha. And in this occasion, 10th out of 11 runners. Wild Angels was the winner. That's the form and credential of Quick Action. Putting Wiser rated at 43 is number 3. Quick Action. 5 is Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai ran 7th. Roma Victor, the winner of this race. Well, Rek'Sai is out of rebuttal out of Zai is Rek'Sai, who ran 5th behind Standout on the previous occasion of the same trip in the same class, and subsequently ran a poor race, finishing on 7th out of 11 runners behind Roma Victor as Rek'Sai. One Blinkers tongue strap rated at 40 is number 5, Rek'Sai. Much was expected of Rek'Sai, but ran a poor race on this outing. 6 will be Panama, and number 10, Kingsfield are the next 2 runners. Panama was the one who ran a forward race and fell back, whereas Kingsfield finished 12th. In fact, last is Kingsfield. Multifaceted was the winner. Panama was the one who ran 7th. After that, 9th B and Spirituous ran 7th out of 12 runners. Second for most for the journey. Dropped out of contention is Panama's Tungsten Crosses band rated at 38. Kingsfield, 12th out of 12 runners. Multifaceted, the winner, rated at 36 is number 10, Kingsfield. Net Visit of Karasia is number 10, Kingsfield. The winner being Multifaceted, won by a margin of 7.5 lengths. 7 will be Depth Charge. Depth Charge comes up for scrutiny next. The eventual winner in this race is Depth Charge. Second for most for the journey, took out the running, and then ultimately won by a decisive margin of 5 3/4 of length is Depth Charge. Is out of Total Gallery of Alpha Star. After that, second be an ultimate par, came and emerged victorious here in the first outing in summer in race number 57, rated at 37 is number 7, Depth Charge. 8 will be Bold Move. Bold Move and third. Starman was the winner of this race. Pretty handily positioned was Bold Move. Looked like you would take that opening in between runners, but ended up finishing on third on this outing is Bold Move. Sussex out of Maznavi is Bold Move, rated at 36. Tungsten Crossnose band. And the last runner for the day will be number 9, Half Seas. The eventual winner in this race is Half Seas. This is the Mysore you're looking at, and won by a margin of 3 1/4 lengths. After that, second be an ultimate par, ended up winning this race, beating Dura is Half Seas. Is out of Declaration of War out of Raheli. Blinkers Tungsten Crossnose band, rated at 36. That's on the pre of today's. We'll join you next week. Until then, thank you from all of us.